And I'm your Think Solution sales coach and your money map strategist. So money map strategist is basically the sales funnel person. Okay. And so I work with infopreneurs who need help trying to make profitable processes, systems that make sense, and sales funnels that flow right into their bank account. And so the money conversation really started to click for me. It wasn't even in entrepreneurship. It was actually in the workforce. For some reason, so I have a psychology background and then I have an HR background. And for some reason, sales always intrigued me. Like, so for anyone that's ever taken any kind of business courses, gotta catch this blessing. Amen. So for anyone who's ever taken any type of collegiate business courses, any corporate executive level courses, you always they always throw you a class, like professional development or like organizational development and stuff like that. And there's this small little piece where they talk about, or they should talk about, how they come up with pricing jobs. And so that's where the HR department will come in to price the job. And then the HR recruiter will have to then sell that job on the job boards like LinkedIn and Indeed and stuff like that. And so that's when I fell in love with sales. And so, because getting people to accept the job based on a dollar amount was like, oh, that's all you think you're worth? You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, oh, that's what you think you're worth?
Yes.
And so I was like, so then I got really, and once I figured out that, oh, there's a needle point that you can move in the hiring process when they extend you the offer letter. The first offer is always the low ball offer. Like, you in real estate, it's the same thing with houses. The first offer is always the low ball offer, right? But there is what's called a negotiation process that you can have where you slide that napkin back and forth across that table with a new number. And so that's when I really, really started getting intrigued with sales. And then I started taking sales jobs. I used to sell tile, like wall tile, floor tile, not tile. Girl, I was the coldest. Let me tell you something.
I never knew that.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yep. I think LaShonda knows. So I was the only woman of color. First of all, the towel industry is a 100,000% male industry. Okay. So the fact that I was in a very top, high demanding, male dominating industry, I was the only woman and the only woman of color that was in the top sales role every single week, month, and quarter.
Wow.
I'm talking about, I would be elbow to elbow with contractors, with housing developers, people who would like break ground so people can get their houses built from the ground up. And they would come and just buy thousands of dollars worth of tile. Girl, let me tell you something. I could tell you, if somebody was in their kitchen and had a backsplash up, I could tell you the color grout of the whole thing. Oh, I was cold with it. I used to have towel classes, towel setting classes. Oh, anywho, back up.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah. So I learned about the conversation of money has just always intrigued me. Getting people to a place where they are so excited to want to spend money in order to get a result just blows my mind. It blows my mind. We will sacrifice for a certain dollar amount. We will compromise for a certain dollar amount. We will readjust our entire life and go back to school and get a piece of paper just so we can make $15,000 more than what we already making because of a dollar amount.
Right.
And so all of that has to do with a money conversation. And I have always been really, really intrigued by that.
See, everybody, now you see how excited Erica is about this money conversation. This is how excited we have to get.
I mean, girl.
Yeah.
Well, because you know what? People don't like talking about money because depending on what day of the week it is, it could be a broke money conversation. Or it could be an off week conversation for everybody who get paid at the job every 2 weeks. Right. And you live in that off week, waiting for that 7 days to roll around, baby. That's a long 7 days.
The day before payday, that Thursday.
Ooh, child, we got to eat the noodles. Like, you got to take the noodles to work with you and a bag of popcorn. Come on, somebody. I ain't the only one who just do that. I ain't the only one who just do that. Like, well, I'm going to take these noodles right here.
Right, but my job gave free popcorn, so we was good on that.
Oh, see what I'm saying? Come through past the Erica. Girl, I'm telling you. Yeah.
That's what I told you.
Look, everybody like, yes, yes. I know. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, like we gotta stop acting like, first of all, why do we even act like that money ain't really a struggle in everybody's household? As I ain't saying every day, but at some point, and maybe once a month, maybe once a week out the quarter, there's always this struggle point where we're trying to just keep our head above water. We're trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. We're trying to, Lord, don't let me have to go down to the title loan place. Lord, I don't have to call my mama, sister, uncle, cousin to borrow some money because I don't feel like hearing their mouth. You see what I'm saying? Like, we all go through a period where we have a money struggle. So I feel like, because I'm so passionate about educating people about what money is and how they can use what they have with their God-given gifts and talents to generate money.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Come on, somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, I want to just educate people like, girl, you better use your mouthpiece. Oh, that came out wrong. Hold on. Listen, y'all know I am hood and saved at the same time.
This is a PG Zoom.
Listen, put your kids away because I don't know. No, I'm just playing. No, but y'all know I'm hood and saved at the same time. I don't know how it works. It just works out like that. But all I'm saying is there's power in the tongue. And there's a scripture and a verse. I know Erica Coleman can probably get it for y'all, but there's power in your words.
Definitely.
There is an infatuation with your words. There is emotion in your words, and you have to know when to show up to have the money conversation.
Yes. You see, I'm leaning in like I'm in church, like I'm about to jump up.
Girl, I'm about to pass this collection plate in 1 minute, honey. Hold on 1 second. Bring all your tithes and offering to the storehouse, honey.
Right. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let me get started with these questions for you.
Oh, we ain't got started yet, my bad. I said we ain't got started yet, my bad.
Oh.
I see, Erica, I knew it. Proverbs 18:21. There's power in the power of the tongue, honey. Go read it. Go bless yourself with it.
Yes. Not your mouthpiece, Erica.
But I know. I'm so sorry, y'all. Put your kids away. Hide your kids. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So, okay.
Girl, I fooling with you. Like, knifey, I ain't fooling with you, girl.
Oh my God. This is going to be fun tonight. Okay. I'm going to try to ask you these questions with a straight face.
Survey said that's a lie. No.
Oh my God. So you got okay. Life and death. Oh, okay. Definite. Amber, I just told my daughter, because I was going to say something about being broke. I said, wait, no, we're on an involuntary budget.
Come on, somebody. Come on with the involuntary budget.
Yeah.
It's all in how you look at your money situation. Right. She said it's an involuntary, a temporary setback, somebody. That's all I'm saying. Right. And if we're going to just get down into it real quick, I hate when people say I'm broke.
Right.
It drives me absolutely insane when people be like, man, I'm broke. Because we look at money in a very slave and generationalized mentality. And a very slaved and generationalized mentality. Because money is a tool. It's a resource. That's all money is. Money is just what our country, U.S., use to trade for goods and services. However, like Tamar say, however, money is a resource. Right. Before they started making money a couple centuries ago, there was this thing called barter. Where you will barter your services, barter your goods, barter your crops, barter your wisdom in exchange for something else.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Money is the reason. I guarantee you right now. I use this example all the time in my academy, and I say I guarantee you right now, if the landlord came and put a 5-day eviction notice on your door, and say, if you don't come up because you $300 short on your rent, and you don't come up with this $300 in 5 days, I'm calling the sheriff to sit your stuff out. I guarantee you're going to stop looking at money.
Figure it out.
it's not going to become a resource. Who? Because now let's talk about it for a minute. Resources are people, right? Resources are people. When it comes to money, resources are people. The first thing you say is, who can I call?
Right.
Or resources are things. What can I go trade in at the gold loan place? You see what I'm saying? What type of quick yard sale can I have with all the stuff in my garage, in my basement? See how money, now it becomes a resource at this point. Now you start to look around and say, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Because I ain't about to get put out. I'm going to have to go advancement on my payday loan check. I'm going to have to go tap that arm and go get some blood at the blood bank.
Right.
It becomes a resource. You see what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, go ahead.
So,
talk my throat off about this money, child.
Well, you kind of got into the mindset thing right there. So tell us what type of mindset you think people should be in, what type of mindset they should be in order to ask for the money.
Okay.
In your conversation. Because you kind of got into the mindset right there, so we'll just jump to that.
Let's just jump right into this thing. So first of all, let's just set the environment for a second. I know I've been talking very blasé and very just broad, right? But now let's talk about from a business perspective. Let's talk about, a person who you as the entrepreneur or the small business owner, and you need to go pitch your services for sponsorship ads, or you are looking at prospect clients and you want to will them in to your business fold, or you want to figure out how to have a conversation around joint ventures or JV collaborations, right? So let's just really dive right into where we are in our own particular business. Like even if you sold physical products, right? And you wanted to try to shop your clothes around as a stay-at-home mom who makes clothes or make the little tutus, or like a fashion designer, and you want to learn how do you shop your clothes around to small boutiques, right? That takes a money conversation. So the mindset that you need to have first and foremost is you need to understand your value and your worth. You need to understand your value and your worth. You need to know, okay, first of all, if you made the decision to have a business, start a business, or even grow your business to the next level, clearly you have something of value to offer people. Clearly, whether it's education, whether it's a talent as in your voice, and stitching, a craft, or a services, you see what I'm saying? So you must always never let go from the most precious thing in business, and that's your value and your time. That's your value and your time. Never let anybody devalue your worth, and never let anybody waste your time. Never let anybody devalue your worth, and never let anybody waste your time. I'm telling you right now, we've all done this depending on how far we are in this entrepreneur journey. Now, I've been in the game for a while, so I'm coming from a place of humbleness. But when I tell you, I gave away so much of my time just trying to get my foot in the door. I gave away so much of my time just thinking that if I just gave them the information, they'll buy something from me, or they will sign up with me. You see what I'm saying? And I wasted so much time. And listen, I can always make me some more money. I ain't figured out yet how to get my time back. I ain't figured that one out yet. If anybody know the answer, holla at your girl. You see what I'm saying? But the mindset, a lot of things happens with the mindset. And I know we see this all on the blogs. We see this on webinars and emails and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's going to be a repeated sounding board, but it holds so true. In your mindset, there is a level of confidence that you got to have. Because listen, ain't nobody clapping for you. Ain't nobody cheering for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like when you out here in these digital streets and you marketing, you're writing, you're putting your website up, you're doing your blog posts, you're doing your social media posts. Ain't nobody like rubbing your shoulders and cheering you on. Ain't nobody doing that. So where's your confidence gonna come from? You see what I'm saying? Like you have to have an inner confidence. You need to have an inner confidence that is untouched, no matter what's going on in your personal life, no matter what's going on in your financial situation, no matter what's going on in your household, no matter what's going on your job, down the street, in the grocery store. You must never let anybody break your confidence, because the moment that you do, it's going to take you twice as longer to build that confidence back up. It's going to take you twice as long. Twice as long. Trust and believe. Okay, so mindset. You need to make sure that you do not first understand your worth. And by understanding your worth is understanding what you have of value to offer. What do you have that is of value to offer? And now if I can just go deeper with that, because all of this is mindset.
Yeah.
To understand what you have of value to offer, you got to know that it's buyable.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you're in this thing to make money, the thing that you have to offer, it must be buyable. I mean, because I could bake cookies all day, but if ain't nobody buying them, I'm just Susie the homemaker. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to first believe in yourself. And you must be confident, and you got to stand on it. I mean, you have to stand on it no matter what, because there are going to be so many people that are going to mentally and psychologically tear you down. People that you see on the internet that you ain't never met before. They don't know you from a can of paint, but they will talk about you. They be like, they'll say stuff like, man, because it's people out here that's doing X, Y, and Z. No one ain't got no business doing X, Y, and Z. You be like, oh, that's me. You see what I'm saying? And now your confidence get messed up. They don't know you. They just use it in a figurative statement. People out here trying to build online courses, but they ain't got no email list.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now your confidence gets shook up. You see what I'm saying? So you have to always continue to boost your confidence every day. This is why people talk about affirmations and journaling and going to a Bible. Go find you somebody church. Go look yourself in the mirror. Throw on some lipstick. Whatever you got to do to feel like, man, I'm about to take on the world today. Yeah. Every morning I wake up, I'm so excited. One, to open my eyes. But two, I'm so excited because it's like, whose problem can I slay today?
Right.
Like,
that's
I feel like that's like my crib. I mean, that's my gas. Like, that's my fuel. Like, I mean, do anybody remember the Kings of Comedy? And remember that part when Cedric the Entertainer was talking about hockey and black folks playing hockey? He was like, like we would just be out there on skates. Just skating, just waiting. That's how I be. I be out here on the internet, on social, in Facebook groups, like on skates, just looking. Who got a question? The prospect. Yeah, I be so geeked. I'm so geeked for this thing. Yeah. But any questions about that, you guys? Because if you don't get the mindset piece down, everything else is going to be uncertain.
Right.
Everything else is going to be you looking for permission. Everything else is going to be, oh, well, let me see how so-and-so is doing it. You see what I'm saying? You got to be the trendsetter in your lane, in your industry. I mean, even down to like your spouse. I was about to say husband, but it's 2017. So even down to your spouse. I mean, sometimes your spouse don't be cheering for you. Your mama don't. Your family members don't cheer for you. Oh, who she thinks she is. I had friends, because I left corporate America 5 years ago. I had friends, and they thought I was that crazy, like lost my whole mind, because I left a top Fortune 100 job making a insane amount of money, like insane amount of money, per year to pursue this thing called entrepreneurship. They can wrap their mind around it, but guess what? What God has for me is for me. Come on, somebody. This is my walk. This ain't your walk. Right. That's why you punching the clock, and that's why PayPal pops for me every day. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Look at you, Erica.
And okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I've gotten to the point to where if my PayPal ain't going off at least once a day, I have an attitude, because I feel like I failed. Not because, I'm trying to just make sure my PayPal pop every day. It's like, I didn't provide someone with a solution today.
Yeah.
I didn't help somebody next level their business today. I get like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, But that's the mindset piece. So any questions about the mindset? Seriously.
Right.
I need y'all to get that.
Yeah, drop your questions in the comments. Because Erica is to the rescue today. So I'm going to go ahead and ask Erica the next question. Why do you think it's so difficult for people? Let's see. This is how I feel network marketing business. Well, it's coaching business. Got to keep it popping. Of course. Yep. Keep that paper.
Okay, what'd you say, Knifey?
Why do you think it's so difficult for people to have that money conversation?
Because they are trying to evaluate somebody's financial situation.
Right. Yeah, and I think a lot of times people are pushing their own thoughts or their own excuses on the people that they're talking to.
Right. And so to further what you just said, let me break this down in like layman's terms. Mm-hmm. You just one paycheck away from being homeless. Mm-hmm. Okay, but you trying to not you, Knifey. I'm just saying in general. So you just one paycheck away from being homeless or getting your bill shut off. You see what I'm saying? But you are trying to, because you believe in your side hustle business so much that you trying to make this side hustle business pop. You see what I'm saying? Right. And so you keep trucking along and now you get into a conversation where you brush up on somebody. They be like, "Ooh, I'm interested in that. Tell me, how do I get that? How do I learn more?" Well, how much do you charge for that? And you want to say the real number, but because you're so excited, you're like, well, let me drop the number down because just in case they can't afford it. Girl, what you mean? Right. Because if they was all like this before they gave you a number, before you gave them a number, they're going to be like this after you get them a number. You see what I'm saying? So just because you on the struggle bus this week, don't mean that somebody else is on the struggle bus this week.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If people are expressing interest in what you have going on, I'm gonna tell you something. People will find the money. I just bought something right now that's getting ready to expire at 12 midnight. 4 minutes before I came on this Zoom thing. I'm like, dog. I mean, it wasn't that I didn't have the money, but I just was like, oh, I really want it. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna put this on a business credit card because this could be a business write-off because I've been real into my CPA lately. Right. And I'm just like, oh, wait a minute. Do I really want to do that? I'm like, okay, but no, I really want. You see what I'm saying? People find it. People will find it. They do. And another mistake that people make when it comes to was it mistake? What was the question? I want to make sure I'm treading the right question.
Well, why do people find it difficult to
find it difficult? Right. Another reason why people find it difficult to have the money conversation is because they don't know how to. How can I say it? They don't know what to say. I mean that's as plain as I can even say it. Like they don't know at what point do I ask you if you want to buy this thing from me. They don't know when in the conversation do I inject myself and say, oh, I have this awesome thing over here that would really snatch your edges back. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's another thing, is not knowing the timing, right? So I guess it's the timing of the money conversation. People don't know the timing. The close is a hard piece. Before you even get to the close though, Erica, so I'm gonna break that down. So the close is once the pitch has been established. Okay. Before you close, you got to pitch. Okay. Before you close, you have to present. All right. So let's just write this down wherever you're taking notes. Okay. Before you close, you have to pitch. So my thing is, like I tell my clients, always be pitching. Okay. Because before you can close, what you closing? You closing the pitch, right? So always be pitching. Okay. Now always be close. Like that's a real old white man suit, 1970s sales, back when it was like selling like the Stanley Steamers and like the door-to-door vacuum, stuff like that. Always be pitching is 2017 what's happening. You see what I'm saying? So not knowing the timing on when to pitch. Okay. Another problem that people have too is they don't hear. Okay. It's always about hearing. In order to pitch is about sound, right? In its basic form, pitch is sound. Okay. In order to pitch, that means you heard something. Okay. When you get ready to pitch, that means that's an indicator. I heard something in our conversation, and I now can extend the invitation to help them. Okay.
Right.
They accept the invitation, and then you close the invitation. That's where the close come in at. Can I get, does everybody understand that?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Knifey, I'm home. And yes, Erica's baby. Oh, estimated home. Yay.
Right, Esther, she was talking about selling tutus earlier, so that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just,
Esther makes tutus.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. So it's about timing, understanding the timing in the conversation and the pitch, right? You get ready to pitch when you hear, okay, pitching the sound. When you hear enough in the conversation that is going to warrant the next door to open, which is the pitch door. Okay. And then once the pitch is accepted, yes, I'm ready to go, then you close them. That's where the close coming in. People be getting that close thing confused. I need to value my worth, and I keep working on my mindset. Yes, it starts with the mind,
Esther.
because we act the way we think.
Right. Definitely. Yeah,
we say what we think and we act the way we think. So if you thinking real iffy, weird, or like real, I don't know,
you're not gonna get it.
We ain't gonna get it. And let me tell you something. If somebody try to come at me trying to sell something, like my husband, it's hilarious. If people would, if people call and my husband answer, and it's one of those sales calls, my husband will try to hold on and try to keep them at bay as long as possible. He like, and then once my husband get to a point, because like they are really getting over on my husband, I was like, really? He be like, man, listen, I don't want to put my wife on the phone because they already know. Listen, okay, no, I promise you, no joke. A salesperson had called, and by the time I got done with the salesperson, I was giving him sales tips.
Oh, really?
Because my whole thing was, you got my number from some type of database, right? But I never expressed interest in this thing. Right. But here you are trying to pitch me as if I told you I wanted it.
Right.
That's not how this works.
Right.
Let me give you some tips, boo. Yeah.
First of all, don't use a database that you pay.
First of all, that's what you don't do. Second of all, don't call Erica's number. If you see my name on a call sheet, be prepared to get your life wrapped up. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, Erica. So give us an example of, you said at one point you have to hear that certain thing in order to start that money conversation. Is there an example that you can kind of give us to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, okay. Is Esther the one that sells tutus? You know my mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say, Esther, you sell tutus now, just now, because I know you're driving. Now, do you sell from your house or do you have like a boutique? One for house, two for boutique. It's her screen stuck.
Right. Is it frozen? I think
she said one. Okay, house. All right, house. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's just say, and I don't know Esther business model, which is another conversation, but let's just say Esther markets her tutus online, right? And she uses social media, Instagram, Etsy, Shopify, Pinterest, and all these other places. If you don't use them, I just gave you about 5 of them to market her tutus, right? So someone inbox her or leaves a comment and say, oh, I really like this tutu set. Okay. And that's all they say. Okay. Now this person becomes what we like to call a warm lead. All right. Now you just heard through screen, right? But you just heard someone who was interested in what you had to offer. Okay. So what do you do to start the money conversation? You slide in their DM, or you figure out how to reach out to them, and don't pounce on them like a tiger and be like, oh, my tutu, it costs $8.99, or my set, or however much it costs. I'm not trying to devalue your tutu. Here, click the link to get it now. You go into, what do they like about it? You go into what you recommend pairing it with in terms of jewelry. You go into, have you ever worn something like this before? You go into, you see what I'm saying? You go into understanding the behavior of your soon to be almost prospect client or customer. because that's why we get mad and irritated. Like, that's why people don't like talking about sales, because we think about it's always pouncing. Like, oh, you like that? It's $19.99. Ain't nobody told you I was going to buy that right now, because you didn't get to know me. You see what I'm saying? Like, ask me how I'm doing today. Ask me, okay, so now, because her tutus is in the fashion lane, right? So is it for a particular event? Do you have a birthday party coming up? You see what I'm saying? Get excited about getting to know a little bit about them before you go into the money conversation. See, the money conversation, there's always a preamble. There's always this pre-conversation that needs to happen before you have the money conversation. You just can't jump full blown into the money conversation unless you've already established a really, really good rapport with that particular person. Now, I got people I can just drop a link. Deidre, Erica, LaShonda, Knife, you see what I'm saying? Because we've been rocking for years. You see what I'm saying? So, but like Tanya or Makita's, I hope I'm not pronouncing her name wrong, or Amber or Esther, I don't know them from a can of paint. Well, after tonight, I think y'all may think I'm all right, but you see what I'm saying? I wouldn't dare just pounce on y'all with a link and say, oh, go ahead and buy that. Well, hold on. Well, when do you plan on using it? You see what I'm saying? Or have you ever like gotten this before? So yeah.
Right. Cool.
Any questions about that, you guys?
Yeah. Drop your questions in the comments for Miss Erica. She said, drop the link. I'm paying.
Wait a minute. I'm about to say, hold on. Who said drop me a link? Oh, that's Deidre. Wait a minute, girl. I'm about to go get a link. Hold on.
Let me get a link.
Girl, hold on. Let me go find you a link. Speaking of links.
Let me get you a Bitly link together real quick.
Speaking of Bitly links, Knifey. So, I'm trying to simplify my life in 2018. I went through my Bitlys. I have 124 Bitly links.
Why?
Hey, okay. Money. I don't know. But yeah.
You just create a Bitly link a day or something.
It's rough. It's just, listen, I gotta stop.
Clear the clutter.
Straight up. Yep.
Oh my gosh. So Erica, a big problem that people have is that they give pay-worthy content to people for free all the time. So at what point do you think that people should start charging for the conversation?
Okay. All right. Because this grinds my gears. First of all, shout out to Deidre, who got me started with the word payworthy. She came on, I want to say some months back, and she taught a masterclass training, and it was payworthy, and that word, those buzzwords, is kind of stuck in my mind. So shout out to Deidre Shores for that. But giving away too much content, right? So now, are we talking about like on a webinar or like a blog or like in a live, or do you mean like on a call? Like
I would say in general, because a lot of people create so much free content. They give all of the freebies away, then they do all of the webinars. Right. So in general, what do you think people are, unless you want to just use one specific thing, just say, for example, let's see, because a lot of people on here, one second. I'm trying to see if we have a lot of coaches on here. A lot of people on here, let's see, a few are coaches. So guys, just drop in the comments. Okay, Coach Erica is a coach. Let's see, Makita.
LaShonda is an author. Deidre is a financial consultant. All right, you know what? So let me like generalize it, and then as and if you have something that's niche, narrowed down to your particular business or field, then drop the comment below. Okay. But I am not opposed to people sharing content. Okay, and here's the reason why. That's all you have to prove to people that you know what you're talking about. So, so you have to share some aspects of your brain or some aspects of your product or some aspects of your knowledge, right? And your expertise, because you have to build the trust factor. Like, I'm really smart with this sales thing. Like, let me show you on this live tomorrow at 2. No, really, I'm doing a live at 2. But you see what I'm saying? But so I'm not opposed to people sharing content. What really makes me sad is when I see people give away an entire, I'm going to use the word again, pay-worthy masterclass that could have been an easy $97 entry point, a price point for free, because they give away all the information. Okay. So when you're having the conversation, and this is, if I had to say in the top three, this would be the top three, one of the top three issues that a lot of my clients have when they're on discovery calls or trying to have like a one-on-one session, right? Like the freebie call. They give away so much on the freebie call or in the freebie session or in the freebie meeting that there's nothing to pitch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you don't solve the problem.
Right.
So if you all are listening really, really closely, you just got your answer. I'm going to repeat it just in case you got all excited and was just wrapped up in me talking. We get so excited and we give away so much in the free call. There's nothing left to pitch because you've already solved their problem. So the answer to your question is, Nicey, you shut up when you start to talk about solving their problem.
That's a good way to think about it.
I mean, listen, I'm real black and white. I'm real like cut and dry. Now there's a more textbook business answer that I could have given, but anybody got time for that? You see what I'm saying? So let's go into it like just a little bit. So I'm on a call with Nicey, and I'm making this up right now. I'm on a call with Nicey. It's a free call. Okay, so it's a free call, and first of all, before we even get on the live call, I've taken her through a pre-screening, a pre-qualification process, right? Where I had her fill out this form with a list of pull questions, PULL pull questions, to help me get a background sense of where she's struggling in her business, right? So, and if I don't get this form 24 hours before our call, I cancel the call. Because I said this 5 seconds into this Zoom, you're not gonna waste my time. Because I don't want to spend the first 15 minutes of the freebie call trying to figure out what your problem is.
Yeah.
We got a form for that.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? So Nicey reaches out to me because she would like to get on a free consultation. She wants to get on a free consultation to help her convert her sales, to help have higher conversions with her sales funnels. Okay. And she's using emails to do her marketing. Okay. Let's just use this as an example. I want you to insert your business into this scenario where you deem it fit. Okay. So she fills out the form. I get her stuff. Now we get on a call. So you lead out by just reiterating what she put on the form. So, Nicey, I see that you're having an issue with trying to get higher conversion rates in your sales funnels and your email marketing. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah. And look, guys, if you're listening, this is one of the main things Erica taught me in the beginning when we connected. I was watching one of her Periscopes, and I have to be honest with you, I watched that Periscope 4 times because that was before you can rewind and fast forward. I wanted every single note on those intake forms that she was uploading, that she was using for her clients.
Yep.
4 times.
Yep.
So fair.
Yeah. So you dive deeper and get to know a little bit more about where they're struggling, because let me tell you something. First of all, on the form, they're going to 9 times out of 10 give you surface level answers because you don't know them and they don't know you.
Right.
Okay. Right. Like I kind of have a little bit trust you. So I'm going to get on this free call with you, but I ain't going to tell you all my business because I don't know you like that.
Right. Right.
I'm just keeping it honest, you guys. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you have the call from a expert seat. Is to dive deeper, to get to the root and the core. Now, Erica Coleman's over here. Now she's talking about get down to the root of things all the time in her morning scopes. I mean, her morning Instagram lives. I'm sorry. And the call is to get down deeper to see what the root of the problem is. Is the root of the problem, because for me as the coach, I'm like, is the root of the problem a tech issue, a computer issue, an internet issue, a sales copy issue, a subject line, your subject line suck issue?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I get on the call, to see exactly what is the root cause, so I can
pull it out from the root.
Cut out the cancer with the solution for the quick PayPal 99. So, and so let them talk and let them get deeper and deeper into explaining the root of what their real struggle is. Okay.
Right.
Once, like during the call, once you have gathered enough information, okay. So, because another thing is, well, how long do I let them talk? Once you have gathered up enough information, okay, and you are listening as you're gathering up information, you're listening for pain points. You're listening for where they're stuck. You're listening for what frustrates them the most. You're listening for what they just can't seem to quite get right. Because they're going to tell you during the conversation. If Knifey said, Erica, I have 500 people on my list, but only 3 people, I'm sorry, that's horrible. Only 300 people click my email, and out of that 300, only 75 of them, only 300 of them open the email, okay? And of the 300 that open the email, only 75 of the 300 click the link in my email. How do I get higher conversions? So, okay, for all of you all who are internet marketers, online marketers, or been in the email list building game for a long time, you already know what's her problem. She has a content conversion problem, not a click conversion problem. There's something that's going on with her copy, okay, that is boring as hell.
Yeah.
Is it too long? Is it not informative? Is it not exciting? Is it not
click worthy,
touching that pain point? Is it not giving a sense of urgency? Is it not providing a scarcity factor? You see what I'm saying? So now I'm diving. So at that point, because I sit in the coach seat, I now know what to ask next. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Definitely.
The question,
oh my God.
I don't know what else the question.
Oh no, you did.
Okay.
You gave us even more with the forms and with everything that you gave, Erica. So everybody, drop your questions in the comments, because Erica is here to help all of us master our money conversation in 2018, because we can't keep leaving this money. Like, it's no child left behind, no money left behind for us. So drop your questions in the comments.
No entrepreneur left behind. I told Knifey and a few people in my group, I have a rigorous roll to 500 goal that I'm looking to meet, actually exceed next year, where I want to impact 500 women next year. I want, so right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I was counting this for 2018, like, I know, I mean, I ain't bragging, but I know I've impacted 8 people on this call. And in what capacity, I don't know, but I bet you if you go and look in the mirror, there's some part of your edge that has been snatched out. I'm just saying.
Erica, well, you impacted me 2 years ago, so.
But I seriously I just followed you on Periscope. Baby, I'm not on Periscope. Follow me on Facebook. I don't even got the app on my phone no more.
You say, oh, you
I don't even have the app on my phone no more.
Amber said, bring the castor oil. You snatched the edges out. Yeah, she does a lot of Facebook Lives, Tanya.
Yeah, but I mean, I seriously, and listen, don't be shy. One thing I can't stand, let me tell you something. So remember how I told you I get irritated when my PayPal don't pop every day? I also get irritated when I'm on a training or a teaching environment, platform like this, and people don't ask me questions. Because I'm like, because here's my thing. We all in different walks of our journey, okay? And Knifey has provided you all with a environment for somebody else to come onto her platform to share with you all, because that's how much she wall to see. You all are on this call because you want to get another nugget, right? Another skill set, another technique or strategy under your business belt to help you grow your business. So when I don't see questions, I'm just like, well, what you on here for? I mean, I'm just saying, y'all know I think out loud. You know what I'm saying?
So Sharonda says you gave me
webinars helpful. I hate webinars. I'm sorry, that's such a strong word.
I'm like, Erica, be nice.
I told you I think out loud. Listen, I'm working on it. Okay, I don't hate webinars. I hate the over abuse of webinars. If that makes sense. Webinars are not what they used to be anymore. Webinars used to be a what, a why, and then pitch to how. But it in the recent years, it's turned into this hour and a half, 2 hour long, just talking. Just like you tell me something I could just go get on Google. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure, like the question that Knifey asked me about mastering the money conversation, I'm sure that you all can Google, how do I have a sales conversation? And some aspects of what I talked about tonight would be in a 500-word blog post. But I gave you the 5-second version. And you got it. You see what I'm saying? Webinars have just become long and just drug out, extremely pointless, to the point to it's just like I'm over it. I changed. I would do webinars. I used to do webinars weekly in my group until I got burnt out. But they were really I call them master classes though, because guess what? People gravitated toward a master class versus a webinar because the entire connotation of the word webinar means, oh my God, long, I ain't got time. But a master class, it draws you psychologically into, okay, topic, thing specific, to the point, boom, 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 mentally, right? And so once you start to hone your craft, you can start to use wordplay to help attract your tribe. Ooh, attract your tribe. Hashtag that, somebody.
All right. I'm going to say that hashtag. Now, Erica, you said a few times, because I know a lot of people heard the same thing I heard. If you don't hear that PayPal bling every day, you get upset. So are you selling more of digital courses or coaching?
No, I sell more. Did I tell you ain't got time for that? No, I sell. I've got to stop thinking out loud. I sell more digital courses. I do still have one-on-one. I still do take one-on-one clients, but there's an exception. I either, because I have an academy that Knifey has graduated from. So excited. And also LaShonda.
Right.
she been kicking off her book tour and her promotion. Man, y'all just been slaying. I'm so excited. But anyway, but so I take them either through referrals. So referrals from people that's in my academy, or depending on what membership level they are in my academy, they will get a session monthly. But just fly by night, one-on-ones, I just,
they're draining sometimes when you overdo it.
Because you know what? When you are in the transformation space, because not everybody is a transformation consultant or a transformation coach, but I truly can own the fact that I have a heartfelt coaching business. Like, I literally give a damn about the livelihood of you and your family. Like, I really care if you trying to eat tomorrow and keep food on your table. Like, I really care about that. I mean, like, we would be on and we would be crying and then we'd be laughing. I'd be like, oh, no, I'm crying.
Oh my gosh. Don't worry about me.
Don't. Right. Shh, hush. It's Vegas. So when you are in the transformation space, or when you are in the business of transforming someone's life through your product or through your service, building that relationship, you have to take the bad with the good, because it's not always going to be good. Because once you start to get down to the core of what people's issues are and realize that there are in some really dark places,
right,
that that energy is now transferable energy, and that can be draining sometimes, but that comes along with it. You see what I'm saying? That comes along with it.
So let's see.
Oh, it
You
came up, then it went off my screen. I missed the question.
for let's see.
Any
What
advice?
are your Let's see. I can't see
Do
who's.
you find webinars helpful? Oh, Amber, yes. So if done correctly and respecting people's time, um, people need to master the art of curiosity. So if you're going to do webinars, you need to work on mastering the art of curiosity. Okay,
Right.
because in order to get people to move fast on what you have going on, if you introvert and type and type Z, like the opposite of me, you know what I'm saying? You have to figure out how to be exciting, and you have to figure out how to master the state of piquing someone's curiosity, or your webinars won't receive the type of conversions that you're looking for. Okay. And let me know if that makes sense. Amber, is she still on here? Amber, what are your favorite digital marketing platforms? Thinkific, and now in my website, because my coach said I need to put all my master classes on my website and just keep my course on Thinkific. So yeah.
You know, wait, you need to put what on your website?
My individual master classes.
Oh.
She's making me use my website more.
So your master classes all of them are open to the public now? Because they were like for your private group.
Well, I have a few that are really high selling master classes that are in Thinkific. It's on the homepage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it.
Sharonda says, I want to slay. What slay, honey? Any advice on building a membership platform? LaShonda, any advice on building a membership platform? Yeah. Don't. No, I'm just playing. I know. I told you I gotta stop thinking out loud. No, but there's so much work that goes into building, that goes into outlining what you want your membership platform to look like, because now you're walking into a different business model, right? So now you're walking into the residual income business model. And so with anything else that's residual, like whether it's real estate or whether it's a subscription service, you have to figure out, how do I keep these people interested every single day, week, month, so they can keep paying me the next month, and the next month, and the next month, right? And then you have to think about, well, how much content do I need, assuming that this is going to be a content platform. How much content or training do I put into this membership for this price point? How much is too much? How much is too little? That's where your competitive research comes in at. Then you have to think about, do I need to have different levels for different people economic bracket? Yeah. Okay, so now you have to go back and you have to question and think about, who do you want to serve? Do you want to serve the people who ain't got no problem with dropping their credit card, or do you want to work with people who get that off week paycheck and you want to do like a payment plan or something like that? So there's a lot of moving parts that goes into a membership. Do you want to have it open or closed? Having an open membership can be cumbersome because you're always marketing the membership. Open and close, like you got this open date and close date, and then when you get ready to reopen it again, then that 30 days of talking it up again comes up, then you close it back again. So there's a lot of moving parts that goes into a membership. However, that's a sleep money coin, and if you can get that sleep money coin to keep your PayPal popping every day, listen, I would never deny somebody a good sleep money coin.
A good coin.
Residual income is a good sleep money coin. Just saying.
So what's the best option to build your email list? Freebie or not, Erica?
Well, we are in the stingy and greedy game. Right. We're stingy with our stuff, but we greedy with everybody else's stuff. Come on, I'm just saying. I'm just being for real. Right?
Right.
So it would behoove you. Woo, y'all caught that word. It would behoove you if you did not offer a lead magnet to go along with your opt-in form to build your list. Okay. I'm going to take it one step further, because I felt like when you asked the question, there was an underlying question there as well. So I'm going to answer that as well. You need to be overly extra with your lead magnet. And so what I mean by that is, really giving away a lot of the what and the why, and then your funnel, your email funnel should trickle in the how to pitch them down the line. But yeah.
How long have you been a coach, Erica?
Since Hush was a pup. No.
For 62 years, Amber.
Right. Let me see. What year is this?
2017.
Jesus. Oh, 10, Jesus Christ, 10 years. 07. 07. Because when I found out I was pregnant with CJ and I had him in 08. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that when you left your 9-to-5 in 07?
No, I left my 9-to-5 February 2012, 5 years ago. February 9th, to be exact.
Cool.
Yes.
All righty. Any more questions for Erica? So we can wrap this. How long did it take you to replace your income, Amber?
To replace my corporate income? I meet with the accountant in 2 weeks, but I will probably have to say, this year. Well, I replaced and exceeded this year because I've figured out how to added a lot of more different income streams. So this is something else too that we have to keep in mind, that when you become an entrepreneur and once you start getting good in one lane, you learn how to diversify your skill set. Okay. You learn how to diversify your skill set. So once I start to open up additional income lanes, example, collaborations, example, off-site trainings, example, tire another business, example, HR consulting, example, sales coach consulting, B2B clients, like that's, and then my passive income, right, with my digital products, and then my residual income with my membership. That's like five income streams right there. So I know for sure I've met it. Now whether I've exceeded, I won't know until I meet with the accountant on the 10th.
Okay. All righty. Awesome. All right. Let's see. 9-to-5. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work, Tanya.
Yes, it's definitely a lot of work.
Definitely. And Erica, you used to be, what did you call yourself?
Girl, the life after 9-to-5 sales coach. The life after 9-to-5 coach, because I had this invisible cape. After I left corporate, I wanted to knock down everybody's cubicle and save everybody from their 9-to-5. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, the cubicle buster. Your life after 9-to-5 cubicle buster. Let's bust down that cube, honey. Yes. Okay. But your phone ringing. Sorry, my husband's phone was ringing. But what I want to say to each and every last one of you, type of 1, if you are using social media to prospect clients and to also sell your offerings, to prospect new business and to sell your offerings, type of 1 in the comments. Okay, everybody. Yeah. All right, so one example that I want to give you is like what Knifey is doing tonight. And I don't know if I did this earlier, but I'm going to do it right now. Knifey, I just want to thank you for allowing me to come onto your platform to share. And now I got like 5 new friends. So when y'all see me on Facebook, y'all better act like y'all know me when y'all see me.
5 new girls.
But I know Knifey, she teaches and does it well. Talking about the social media piece and all of the different tools and the resources and the systems. And she even does like live training on how to even utilize and navigate these different systems. But she's bringing people on from different walks and different lanes to only enhance your social media marketing experience, right? Because she's staying in her lane, and I totally respect that, right? But everybody, all of you on here at some point is going to have to ask someone for a sale. Is going to have to start to build relationships. It's going to have to slide into somebody's DMs if they open to that. It's going to have to send out emails, right? So there's a whole sales component that goes along with your business that ain't got nothing to do with no logo and no website. Oh my God, it drives me nuts. So Knifey, thank you for allowing me to share what little bit of knowledge that I have with your audience, but also I do know that Knifey, when she told me the price point, being she is a Lady Boss Academy alumni, when she told me the price point, I was like, girl, did you not learn nothing? But
but membership,
girl, but
no, that's going
but
up. That's going
but
up.
I know, and when she told me, I was like, oh, okay. But if you all are not a part of her membership at the ridiculously, is that a word? Ridiculously is going to be one tonight. Price point that it is. It would behoove you if you do not get into her membership. And not only that, I didn't even tell her this, okay? But not only that, when you join, if you join her, hey man, that's my little buddy over there. What's up? If and when you join her membership tonight using the link bit.ly, once again, can somebody type it in? Bit.ly /SML. Oh, Knife, you typing it?
Yeah.
Okay, with Erica. Not only do you get a seat in her membership, but I am going to also gift her membership with a 1 hour long training. It's with a C. For some, I'm telling you about us Ericas. We hate to get our C and K name. It's like you cussed us out, like for real. Yeah. I am going to gift Knifey's membership because I believe in what she's doing so much. And I know how hard she's been working. I'm going to gift her with a 1 hour training called Dominate Your Discovery Calls. And it's basically taking everything that I talked about tonight, but I break it down with scripts even further. And then I'm also going to gift, so that's like number one. Now, if you click the link and if you reserve your spot within the next 15 minutes, I ain't gonna stay on here to figure out 15 minutes, but Knifey, you keep a counter, right?
Okay.
For the people, Knifey, I want you to inbox me the people who get in for the next 15 minutes, because not only will they receive the 1 hour how to dominate your discovery calls intensive training that I have, I'm gonna also give you my golden ticket on how to make a sale even when you get a sales rejection. I have an entire, I have about 4 or 5 worksheets with all of the scripts. Okay. So we're going to start the 15-minute clock right now. It's 10 after 8, right? So from now until 8 something, whatever the 15-minute is, Knifey is going to inbox me. I'm going to send her the link to the PDF sheets of exactly how to master the conversation, how to maneuver, if you will, how to maneuver the conversation when they hit you with that sales rejection. Like, I ain't got it right now. I ain't got time. Let me ask hubby. My money ain't right. What's the correct link? Sharon, you better drop that correct link. Knifey, that ain't working.
I dropped it twice. Bit.ly.
And did you test out the link? Okay, so with the close, okay, so let's take a side note, y'all. So when y'all pitch and y'all close, make sure y'all check y'all links that y'all sending people to make sure that close happens. Okay.
That's the right link. Okay.
Tanya said it works. Yes. So Knifey, I want you to inbox me who is going to secure their slot in your social media membership, so I can I'm going to send you the link to the PDF sheets on how to maneuver a sales rejection conversation, how to maneuver and still win, how to maneuver and win even when you get a sales rejection in the conversation. Now, y'all, this is all I'm pulling like the lint out my pocket best stuff. Okay. So I think her membership was like $17 or $19. Like I almost want to just pay for everybody's membership, but it's Christmas time and I don't know y'all like that. But but it's just like, girl, let me Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you,
Yeah,
Knifey. I
I'm
can't wait.
excited. Thank you, Erica, for
And she didn't
sharing.
even know. She didn't even know.
Right, I didn't at all. So thank Merry Christmas to us, right?
So I can't wait to get my goodies. Yay! Awesome, Erica. All right.
Cool.
Yep. So be watching that clock, Knifey.
All right, 15
For
minutes.
everyone
So
who got in.
it's 8:15 now.
Yep. So now if you're in the membership, you're gonna get the intensive Dominate Your Discovery Call training anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But for those who are not in the membership, and you all join in the next 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay, you're gonna also get a bonus, right? A bonus
Mm-hmm.
of how to maneuver the conversation even when you have a sales rejection. So.
Yeah. Erica,
All right, you guys.
you are awesome. Good talk.
Listen, I just do what I can, you know.
Good
Nothing major, like nothing major.
Oh my God. So I am so glad.
Thank you for sharing. You are so welcome, Amber. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. This is something else that I always do. If you all got value from tonight's interview / training / girl chat time, can you just leave a comment so I know that I poured into you some type of way? Can you drop a comment and let me know how or what you found helpful? Like what was your most aha moment? Erica, this was awesome. I am glad that I was a part of it. Yes, Tanya, awesome. And let me tell you something. Sharonda, we met virtually, I want to say literally 24 hours ago. I got no joke. I got a Facebook friend request around this time last night. And I was like, oh, and I always be like, okay, let me check and see who she know that I know, because I don't just be accepting everybody. And I'm like, okay, well, her and I, we have mutual online business buddies. I accept her as a friend. She watched like 1 or 2 of my lives. She got into my group. I promoted this interview training that we're on right now, and she's here. I like to work with people like Sharonda. Take action. She made a decision. She trusted her gut, and she took action. She didn't know me from a can of paint. We ain't never even had a conversation.
Right. Oh my God.
Trying to get in this membership site. Okay, so Knifey, you want to walk Sharonda through that? Always walking people through
Sharonda,
to the end, honey.
there should be an editable link, and when you go in, it's going to ask for your email, your name and your email. And then when you click through to the second step, it should take you to the payment page, which is $17.
Yes.
Listen to yeah, Makita, I'm glad you typed that for me, because great minds think alike. Sometimes I think me and Makita are sisters, because she because that was my part. When you got to listen for it, and when you hear that one thing, that's when you know.
Yeah.
That's when
and here's the thing, because I've had some clients, because most of my clients come to me, how do I make money from a conversation? Like, I'm sick of having all these freebie calls. So, it's very common for people to say, well, they just go on and on talking about their kids and their job, very mediocre conversations. So, how do I get them back on track, or how do I get them to go deeper with me in the conversation? And now I'm just talking while we got the 15-minute clock going on at this point, you guys. But remember that you are always the driver of the car. Mm-hmm. They are always in the passenger seat, always. Even when they're talking, they're still in the passenger seat, right? So if they start talking about, well, my kids and, my job and my boss, yep, listen, Marquita, I totally understand. Listen, I throw people names in examples all the time. She's like, wait a minute, hold on, what you talking about? I'm like, listen, Marquita, listen, I totally understand. I have 4 kids as well. They get on my last nerve, but you know what? You can't let that distract you from your ultimate goal. So tell me a little bit more as to how your family is being a distraction in your business. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Empathize. Hold on. Will them back in. Empathize. Relate. And keep it pushing. I empathize by, listen, I totally get it. I understand. I've been there. I got 4 kids. Relate to them. Mm-hmm. Relate to them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because when you can't relate to them, you sound dismissive. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? They already don't know you, and now you want to cut me off while I'm trying to pour my heart out to you, girl. So, empathize. I would say emphasize. Empathize. Relate to them, and then keep it moving, redirect them back to why you're actually on the call. And if you notice on some like TV shows, or maybe you've hired a coach in the past, there's a question that people always ask that holds true to this day, and I do it every single time, even with my oldie but goodie academy members. I'm like, so what brings you on the call today?
You said oldie but goodie. Am I oldie but goodie?
You are definitely an OG lady boss for sure. Don't even play you, LaShonda. Deidre, she gone, I think now. But yeah, so I always say, so what brings you on the call today? When you ask that question, pain points come. They fly out their mouth.
Right.
Like, okay, I'm gonna say,
Sharonda is in.
Sharonda, what brings you on Knifey's call tonight? Type it in the comments for me. Amber, what brings you on Knifey's on this call tonight? LaShonda, what brings you on this call tonight? I'm asking the same question, but she has a story. She has a different story. She has a different story.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because I sound like relatable, and I'm like a girlfriend that you can invite over for your Christmas dinner with my Tupperware, you can open up a little bit with me now. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm always trying to grow my business. So now if we were talking on the phone, and she's now, see how that question, her answer was like real vague. I'm trying to grow my business.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that could mean grow your business in what respect? From an admin standpoint, an AR standpoint, a accounts payable standpoint, a vendor standpoint, a software process system standpoint. So I would dive deeper to get down to the root of where the breakdown is in her business. So I would say something like, well, tell me exactly, where do you see the breakdown happening in your business? Is it with your marketing? Is it with your conversation? Is it with your content? Is it with prospecting or trying to generate leads? And then sometimes you have to lead the conversation by throwing out some examples. But now remember, I just threw out some things that's all in my wheelhouse.
Yep.
I ain't say trying to design your website. You better not ask me how to design no website. You see what I'm saying? So I start to maneuver and lead the conversation with some probing answers, right? Got a dash in, and thanks for all the nuggets. I enjoyed it. Oh, Amber, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Yep. But yeah, so, oh wait, I asked people questions they did. I don't know how far to scroll up now. Let's see. I'm gonna go on scope. Thank you.
Oh, that's Esther. She's going.
Oh, thanks, Esther.
Right
I will catch the replay. I'm always gonna learn. I need that rejection bonus. Well, you know where to get it, girl. I need to learn how to get my clients paying for. I need to learn how to get my clients paying for my services. Now, see what I'm saying? I need to learn how to get my clients to pay for my services. So now I'm like, okay, so tell me a reason why they're not paying. And she probably gonna say, well, I know what the answer is. She probably giving away too much free in the conversation. So she's either having a pricing issue. She don't know how much to charge for her services. She don't know where to market her services to the right people. Or she's finding the right people and they're coming to her, right? But she's giving away all of the solutions and that encounter that she's having with them. I bet you it's A, B, or C. I bet you. I bet you it's A, B, or C. Awesome. Good night, everyone. Good night, Esther. Good night. I talked to him. Yeah, see, I told you. So it was good. Thanks for. I learned a lot.
Sharonda was talking about herself.
Huh?
Sharonda was talking about herself.
Oh, I thought she meant the example I gave. I learned a lot. I'm still working on these funnels and my packages. How long have you been working on them, Tanya? See, now that's another one. So sometimes, like, you can ask questions. Like she said, I'm still working on. Okay, so that's a pain point. Okay, that's a pain point. If somebody is still, y'all write that down, highlight it. That's a pain point. I'm still working on. That means that there is a timing issue going on somewhere. Well, how long have you been working on it? Now we're going to get off into, well, what's taking you so long?
I think with Tanya, she shops too much. Tanya's coupon shopping every day. I think that's what's making her, no, just like.
No, but listen, but if that's a real thing, because I keep my coach hat on. So if couponing is a real thing for her, that means that there is a lack of clarity in her business, and she's using couponing as a distraction to deter her from being frustrated. Come on, somebody.
Well, she's an extreme coupon coach. So
Oh,
she
but then
goes
that's
out
part of her
every
thing.
day. Yeah. So she goes out every single. Well, I
Girl,
ain't
I
gonna say
used to
every day.
coupon.
Shia, tell us how often you go out because
I
she
used to
gets stuff for
coupon.
free.
That is a job. Like that's a for real job.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a for real job.
Yeah.
All right. There are 15-minute clock stop. I don't even know.
You got 4 minutes.
Okay, 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
BNGO, last one, go. No, wait, what? I'm sorry.
You gave her three options a couple minutes ago.
BNGO. Oh, last one. Oh, okay. Y'all know I'm slow. I'm fast, but I'm slow.
Sharonda.
I talk fast, but I think slow. I don't know how that happened.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
4 minutes. So any more questions while we count down this 4 minutes, y'all? I can't believe she making build this doggone website. I have been avoiding this probably since y'all been knowing me. How many times y'all been on my website? Like seriously.
My website hasn't been updated in 7 months, 6 or 7 months.
But when have I ever sent y'all a link to go to my website to get something? Like not never.
Maybe.
You a hot mess. You a mess. Girl, I'm a hot mess. You ain't know that? You can tell from my lives that I was a hot mess. Listen, I'm the exact same. Whether you see me on a live, on a one-on-one call, in a private training, if you see me on the street, I am the same person.
Now that's bad. She known you for 24 hours.
She known me for a hot 24. I am like you for real, for real. That's what's up. See, I relate to people who just like me. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, in order to just even be in my circle, like, you got to be halfway crazy. Like, you got to think differently. Like, something got to be wrong or off with you. That's the only way that me and you gonna have a relationship.
You got to be half twitching.
Or she said you got me twitching. Or you have to like purple. Like, if you like purple, or see LaShonda, cause now listen, me and LaShonda click because she like purple. Now she's now her true trade is an author. Now I don't know nothing about no books.
Right.
But we click because she like purple, and it just grew from there. So we got to have a common something. Whether you crazy, you like purple or burgundy, or you're from Chicago. Like that's another one. If you're from Chicago, like knifey, yeah.
And Makita.
Yeah, Makita. So me and Makita gonna click. She been real quiet. I don't know what she over there doing, but I hope she getting that money because she been real quiet.
She planning for our Instagram interview.
Is that tonight?
No, that's on. I think the 12th. I believe it's the 12th.
What kind of Instagram you doing?
Instagram for your biz. How to use Instagram for your biz.
Oh, but not the ads.
Huh? I don't think. Makita, do you do ads for your Instagram? I think Makita fell asleep.
No, she typing. I can see her.
Okay.
You can see her finger.
Oh, okay.
I do.
Typing.
Okay. Well, let me know when you do do something on ads, Makita, because I'm really about to step my Instagram game up.
She does.
My Instagram been sick on these IG stories.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I know it's been 4 minutes, but if there isn't anything else, make sure, if you have not already, make sure you click on that bit.ly link, SML with Erica, ERCA. I'm just saying, all lowercase, and grab your spot so you can also get the Dominate Your Discovery Call intensive training that I have, and then also to get the bonus how to maneuver a sales call even when you get sales rejection. Me too. I need to bring some life to my IG. One of the reasons I joined the membership. Awesome, Erica. Awesome. Yeah. Yes, please add me on the book. On the book?
Facebook.
We on Facebook. Who you talking to? Who you talking about, Erica?
All of us are not connected on Facebook.
Oh, well, okay. So how about everybody drop your Facebook name in the chat, and so everybody can go connect after this thing shuts down. Not you, Erica. I was gonna say, girl, like we be in each other DMs like 3-4 times a day. Like, what are you talking about? Yep. I'm connected with everybody except for Makita.
Yeah, I'm connected with everybody on here.
Oh, and Tanya Bennett. I'm not connected with Tanya Bennett.
Yeah, you got.
Can we connect on Facebook, Tanya? Because I think she been quiet. Has she been quiet? Because I don't want to just be Bogart people.
Tanya. Yeah, she's there. Tanya Bennett Tanya. So she has her last name first.
On Facebook?
Bennett, Bennett. Tanya.
Oh, that's a cute dress.
I know.
Director
I
of
just clicked on
events.
that picture this morning.
Is
Tanya.
it the director of events with the
Yeah.
white dress? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I just did a ad friend. Makita, what's your name on Man, that name Makita sound real familiar. Like
Chi-Town. Y'all probably know each other.
that's what I'm saying. Like that sound real, but she look younger than me though, so I don't think we ran in the same circles. Makita Smith.
About the same age, I believe.
Oh yeah, Makita Smith. I'm about to stalk you in your life to see how I know you.
Oh, Makita Blocker.
You better not block this goodness. Okay, I just sent you a ad friend thing.
She said she's in your group.
See?
Really?
I'm like, dude, your name looks so familiar. Listen, don't be laughing at me.
Wait, who was that laughing? Oh my gosh.
LaShawna Knifey invited me. Oh, bam,
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, shoot. I don't even.
And look at you. See, you laughing at me. Okay.
Okay, I gotta stop laughing then.
That's right. Crazy. All right, y'all. Well, I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I'm about to get back to my vegan dinner. Y'all pray for me.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna tell you what I'm about to eat, but thank you,
I promise I will hang up on you. I will close this thing out.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Glad that everybody could join us and master this money conversation with Erica, because Erica is awesome. You see why me and Erica have been connected for so many years now. So we have to do something in person, though. So
I know. Wait, did you move yet?
No, not yet.
When you moving? Are you moving like in the wintertime?
Huh?
Because I ain't coming down there now because it's too cold.
No, that's what I just told Tanya earlier today. Don't
but
come
you know, I'm in Freeport on the weekends, you know, because our church is in Freeport, Illinois.
Freeport is.
Oh wait, but you south of Chicago though. Never mind.
No, I'm north. I'm west of Chicago.
Oh wait a minute, like how west? Like by Rockford West? Because our church is 20 minutes from Rockford.
No, I'm west, like right outside of Chicago, like right by Oak Park.
Go give me a city. Oh, you west. I used to live right there on Fulton.
Oh,
by Lake and Waller. Sure
wow.
did.
So if you're near Rockford, you're about 40 minutes away. Makita Smith.
From you? Well, that's not too bad. Maybe I could do. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But if that's snowfall.
Oh no, I'm hibernating.
Yeah, we gotta wait till the spring. All right, you guys.
All right.
Thank you all so much. I appreciate you and your time and the interaction. I really love. Can you send me a copy of this chat though? Because I want to make sure I go back in.
I will. I'll send it to you.
I'm a chat junkie. Be a blessing to others, and you too will be blessed. Take care of you all.
Bye, guys.